Hi, Dr. Bryn Gillow here with Life is Good Chiropractic. Today we're going to talk about your mind, your thoughts, and how we can have influence over them to create the best outcome possible for our lives. Now, our thoughts. Did you know that we have about 50,000 of them floating through our minds every single day? We can't control what comes into our mind all the time, but we definitely can control where we go with it. Now, hopefully a lot of the thoughts are good ones, but I'm guessing right now there's a lot of people that are having a lot of stressful thoughts, negative thoughts, thoughts that are bringing them down and that are affecting them, not just on your mood level, but negativity and negative thoughts actually truly affect us in a much bigger way. They affect our health because they affect our physiology. They affect the people around us, obviously, and they affect our future outcome down the road of what we're getting in life. So it is vitally important that we practice and train and work consistently on our mind. Mental health is hugely important. Now, please, this is a disclaimer, of course, that I am not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, but the training of the mind is something that all of us should be very interested in doing because our mind is a powerful tool. Now, I always recommend to start with gratitude. I know this is sometimes the hardest thing to get to, but I'm sure each and every one of you can find the slightest and smallest things that you can be grateful for. And if you've been in my office, you know that so very often when you first lay down on the table, one of the things I ask you is, what's been good for you? Because I love hearing what's been good for you, but also because when you train your mind to go to positive places and happy things, you're actually creating more of them. Your mind is a magnet for the good and for the bad. So why wouldn't we try our very best to chase and actually attract more of the good stuff? Now, when we are already in a good mood, okay, when you're in a good place, at that point to make a gratitude journal is very, very powerful because that's something you can fall back on when your thoughts are becoming dark and depressed and not in a good place. At that point, when you can recognize that you are not in a good place and you're looking to pull yourself out of it, pull that gratitude journal out and say, right, I still have those things. Right, I still have good things in my life. And even though those bad things right now are not where I want them to be, and I know I cannot change them right now, I can focus my mind on the good things. That is a way to really try to help lift you out of this. By changing your thoughts, by changing your appreciation for things, by trying to move your thoughts from that negative spot into a brighter, lighter area. I cannot expect anybody to go from desperation and fear and full-on anxiety to joyful, happy, and bouncing off the wall. No, that doesn't work. But you can try to find a place that feels a little bit better, a little step forward. I'm not asking for a huge jump, just reaching for a place that's a little bit better than where you were before. By changing what information you're putting into your head, that's already a good start. If you're reading negative stuff on social media or by listening to the news, then please shut it off. Do yourself the favor when you hear your own thoughts going there to have that awareness and say, I need to change this. And turn that off, switch to a different page, switch to a different channel, or shut it off completely and leave the room, go outside. Find yourself in a different physical position, in a different physical place. Movement is a wonderful way to bring up your physiology, and when you can do that, your thoughts will not easily, but easier change with it. Okay, there's obviously hundreds and thousands of books that have been written on this topic, and I cannot go into deep, details on all of this here, but I encourage each and every one of you that's struggling with that to really dive into that, to make that a priority, especially if you do have a little bit more time right now on your hands, to learn, to practice how you can control your mind, how you can change your thoughts, how you can have a greater impact on your own thinking and on your own thoughts. it will serve you so much down the road. Because, like I said, your mind is a magnet, and I want to see the best possible outcome for you. I want you to achieve your goals and reach all the beautiful things in your life that you're dreaming of. But to do that, you actually have to think of them and not of the negative thoughts. So, again, like I said, I am not a therapist, I am not a psychologist. If you need more intense help from a person, then please make sure to reach out to somebody. But, in the meantime, just finding positive material to read, finding positive people to be around, speaking with them, and letting yourself be inspired by positivity will serve you on many, many different levels, including your health, including your immune system, including your resistance against disease, bacteria, and viruses. And that's what we're all hoping and looking for in these days, isn't it? All right, I hope this was a little bit helpful to bring your mind from this darkness into a brighter, lighter spot and give you some ideas on how to move in that direction. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.